This is one by request.
Like goddamn demand.
Demand. The title
There's a picture of your house. Like, oh,
the title is Miss Caretaker of Sunohara House.
okay.
Alrighty, so 12 episodes, not very long. Can't remember if there's a new season or not. Made it through the first 12 episodes and had a bunch of other things to watch too. So tried to watch a bunch of things with the full-time job. Oh my god. But regardless, each episode has like 3 mini parts, so it's broken into 3 little sections for 20 minutes of an episode. First one is titled Spring Breeze, Arrival in Tokyo, and Miss Caretaker. So we have Aki Shina, who is often teased for his femininity, moves to Tokyo to enroll in a new school and reaffirm his male identity. Because he's a little guy, he does look pretty effeminate.
Gotta get that alpha training for 18 grand.
So, on his way to the Sunohara-sou lodging house, however, people he passes all mistake him for being a girl, including the liquor store proprietor, Nishiki, because he's like, hey, I'm looking for the Sunohara house. Where would that be? And she's like, oh, down there. Oh, what a cute little girl.
What does he look like? I mean, Jesus.
We all assume that he's a girl. Everybody's expecting this, and he's on his way down there, and he's like, yes, I'm finally going to be able to be a man. And he goes down there, and it's all sunny and everything, but right before he gets there, it just starts pouring down rain. Let's see here. Try to show you a picture. It's the little guy.
Huh. It does kind of look like a woman.
Yeah, like a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he? Like 45?
Middle school, I think, is what he's on this. So, but he's got the haircut of a little girl.
Yeah, that might be not the best choices if you're trying to look like a man.
So, Sunohara-sou's proprietor, Ayaka Sunohara. So it's a woman named Ayaka. She also mistakes him for a girl, not really realizing her mistake until taking him to the bath.
Right, to get
He's like,
and all.
I'm a boy.
His dick just flops out.
And she's like, oh. He gets so embarrassed he passes out. Because she's got her big bruise all all over his neck and shit.
What's the show called?
Miss Caretaker.
I'm on
it. She takes it, like, he wakes up after he passes out. He wakes up in his own bed after that. And he's like, oh, how did I get in here? How the fuck am I dressed now? It was like, okay. She dressed him. And she comes in there after, she's like, oh, it's just the right size for your age. Because he's already embarrassed and shit. So.
Yeah.
Aki develops a crush on her, though, and wishes that she would treat him more like a man. So during the second half of the episode, he's trying to do all these different things to try to help her out and fucks every one of them up.
So they just chopping wood and shit.
It's like, like laundry and shit. Or like, he's like, I'll wipe up the floor for you. And he goes and runs towards her and he just slips on his ass. She's like, oh, there's wax on the floors. Just random little things. Because if I didn't mention it already, but this anime, Miss Caretaker of Sunohara, it's a comedy slice of life anime. So it's not, you're not gonna have the big fights of like any kind of like Naruto or anything like that. It's not that style. It's mostly comedy.
There's no basement with an alien living underneath the house or something.
No, there's none of that. Episode 2 is called Special Training, Snip Snip, and Something Scary.
Snip, snip. I didn't like the sound of that.
So a month after his arrival, Aki will do a 3-legged race with Ayaka at the upcoming sports day, right? So they practice including teamwork exercises like bathing together, but being together so much makes Aki too exhausted for the race the next day. Because they've done everything
together?
Yes.
How is that team building?
They're trying to get their breathing together, according to Ayaka.
What kind of lying bullshit?
I think she's a little bit of like, I'll put it this way, she's a ditz, so she's not very bright to begin with. Like everything that she does, she's like, like just gone. The big boob ditz is what she is basically. All right, so later that day, Ayaka impresses Aki and Samir by removing a spider and asks Aki to go shopping with her. Because they're in this room with this spider, and of course the girls are scared because he's in an all-girls dormitory. Or like,
Man, they're just living the life, huh?
yeah, but they all assumed that he was a girl when he first got there. So,
Oh, well, fuck.
yeah. So the spider, it's like on one of them, and he's like, this girl, she's like, I don't like spiders or any kind of bugs, really. He's like, well, what do you think I do? I like bugs?
Come on, I hate spiders too.
So that's what he was saying. He's like, and then this one girl, she tries to kill the spider because she's got like an obsession with the littler girl, and it just lands on her face and makes her pass out. And it's like the spider got her too.
Like, my God.
And then Hayaka comes in and it's like she just dips walking in and it lands on her boobs. And she kind of like just crushes it and takes it outside.
Jesus.
So after that, she takes Aki shopping with her. He's unsure what to wear, so the girls make him wear a dress.
Oh, yeah, wait. They don't know what to wear. Like, it's the first idea. Just like,
You know?
weird.
Yuzu, impressed with Aki handling the spider, tells Aki to figure out Ayaka's weakness by watching her reactions at a horror movie. But the film scares Aki instead. Doesn't even scare the dits. Ayaka reveals that she had concealed being scared for Aki's sake. She makes him sleep in her bed, saying she cannot fall asleep alone. And of course, because he's not like, he's had a crush on her, but he can't like bring himself to ever try anything with her. He's just like, he just turns real red and starts like getting real nervous.
It's unrequited love.
Yes. Episode 3 is called Senpai, Change of Clothes, and A Boy.
Senpai. What's usually like 3 episodes at a time?
And so I was saying, it's 3 parts to every episode.
Oh, okay.
Every episode has 3 parts.
Why not just make every episode?
Because it's since it's comedy anime, they're not trying
It's
to.
not long enough to
Yeah.
fit the whole thing.
Yeah. So Yuzu reads and invites Aki to read along with her over her shoulder a manga, but eventually leaves embarrassed over the body contact. Because she's like, come here. If you want to read the manga with me, sit beside me over here. And he's like, okay. And they're separating so far apart because he doesn't know what to do. She's like, okay, fine. I'll sit beside you then. So she moves beside him. She's like, this ain't gonna work either. Because she's got like one of those like assertive personalities for a little girl.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't read this way either. So she sits with him sitting behind her, right? And then as they're reading the manga together, the page comes up where there's the same scene in the manga of a guy that's leaning over.
Right.
And he says something into Aki says something into her ear, and she's like, runs out of the room because she's embarrassed. Because she's like, oh my God, now he's gonna think that I was wanting him to sit this way because of the manga. So later, Samir jealously tries to warn why Yuzu talks about Aki so often, and they become closer while studying. Later, Samir locks herself up in the room, upset over having taken Yuzu to a roller coaster that she was too short to ride.
I'm too short to ride all the rides.
Yeah, that's true. The girls want Aki to cheer up. He hesitates over entering a girl's bedroom, so they make him cross-dress.
What the fuck? Yeah, like the cross-dressing elements of this show.
Because since he looks so much like a girl, they're trying to always put him in a dress.
I was like, no, thank you.
They constantly try to put him into a dress. Later, Yuri makes Aki model women's clothes she made for him under the pretense that only he is the right size. Because he's living in an all-girls space. So he's like, because he told her, she said, I need your help, Aki. And he's like, I will do whatever. I will prove I am a man.
Well, then the scene cuts to him wearing a dress.
Yes. Because right before that, he's like, and a man never goes back on their word.
Sometimes you gotta break a promise. Reminds me of that one live action one where it's like living in a what is it? A boy love
Oh, yeah.
universe.
That one's fucking hilarious.
I haven't been able to see it.
It is funny, though,
I want to watch it.
where he doesn't want to be part of a boy's love.
Yeah, he's like the only straight guy in the entire fucking universe. The boy you love.
He fucking hates it, too, where he's like,
Oh, he's like 100% aware of that fact.
and he's having to break eye contact and shit.
I wonder what was it called? Oh, I gotta find it. I have to watch it.
I'll send it to you because I've got the app that it's on my Fire TV. So I'll send it to you later.
Fire TV, damn.
The Fire TV stick.
Oh,
$25.
well, YouTube it is.
All right, so despite protesting, he poses for pictures in the outfits until Yuri demands a bikini picture, and he just barely avoids being seen cross-dressing by Ayaka.
What would she care for? At this point, they've seen him get dressed in every dress in the whole goddamn house.
He didn't want to be in a bikini, though.
Oh, well, that's where he draws the line, huh? The bikinis, that's where
He was in a bunny girl costume, though.
Jesus Christ.
So, as a sign of togetherness, Yuri puts one of the pictures next to a photo with the other residents. So that way, like on her desk, she's like, "Now we can all be a family." After she made him take a picture in a maid outfit. All right, episode 4 is called "Start of the Rainy Season: Weddings and Lap Pillow."
Lap pillow. I don't like the sound of that.
You know what a lap pillow is, all right?
No.
You know, whenever it's always in the like animes in Japanese, where they the woman's on their sitting on their knees.
Underneath the pillow?
No, and they're laying the guy's head on their knees or legs. It's a lap pillow. Be a very uncomfortable position for a really long time for a woman to sit like that, but
they got muscles for days.
That's why they have the butts, huh?
Yeah.
Just sit on the pillow.
Basically.
So the Sunohara residents discuss how they want their marriages to be, but Ayaka is happy with her current lifestyle, being a single woman.
I'm a single female lawyer. I don't need no man.
Aki fantasizes about marrying her, and reading that men who cook are popular with women helps with dinner.
Time to start cooking that.
Yuzu calls him a better girl than she is. Later, she tells Aki that she is insecure over her breast size because she's got small boobs.
I'm like, girl, it don't matter. It's all good.
She feels better after seeing Ayaka's old swimsuit, realizing that Ayaka's breasts were once smaller too. Even though now she's got a fucking giant. Later, Aki and Ayaki repair the roof before the rainy season.
Aki and Ayaki?
Aki and Ayaka. Sorry.
Oh.
Ayaka. I keep saying the names are close, okay?
Yeah, that's what I was like, that sounds familiar.
Aki and Ayaka. Ayaka is the woman. But the ladder falls and they're stuck while it rains on the roof. Until the girls come home and help them.
Jesus, just up there while it's raining?
Yeah. Aki wants to bathe, but
you know there was this commercial like that made no fucking sense, and it was like all these Japanese men on a roof, and with all these stuff happening, like rain and hail, and like they were all just like they would just hold on to each other, like hold on, we gotta just hold on, and it turned out that they were all tiles on the roof of this house.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, on that one. Why do you see one of them go flying off every once in a while? With it, and then because they're in the fire or something.
Yeah, like I was like, God, they're going through it,
and then it's super cold, and they're just
freezing to death, and they all surviving somehow together.
It's like because you're trying to figure out what the fuck is this about.
I was sitting there like, what is going on?
And then at the end, it's like, oh, it's tile, roof tile.
I just love them just holding hands and screaming like, oh, hold on.
It's year after year.
They just like something like they're like starting to have a crisis. Like I can't do this anymore. Like it's okay, we're gonna make it. Don't you worry. Like they're all trying to convince,
and they're all identical.
Oh God, it was a good movie. It was like a 5-star movie. Yeah,
just a commercial though. All right, so Aki wants to bathe, but Yuzu, Yuri, and Sumire do so first after winning rock paper scissors against him. So he doesn't even get to take a bath first.
Well, be all right.
Surprisingly, they didn't try to join him. So, episode 5 is called Watermelon, Teacher, and Drunk. So, Aki bathes with Ayaka, while Yuri secretly photographs them.
Why?
Yeah. Yuri later tricks him into believing that she is photographing spirits, but turns out to secretly have been photographing Yuzu and selling the pictures to Sumire.
What the fuck?
Ayaka helps everyone with their summer homework. Nishiki, which is the liquor store owner, she delivers a crate of beverages to Sunohara-sou, and Ayaka and Aki open juice bottles to celebrate finishing Aki's homework.
Hey.
Ayaka accidentally drinks an alcoholic beverage and drunkenly kisses and hugs the residents. So she just goes around just all fucked up.
Blaster.
It's like she's just pushing their faces into her boobs and shit.
How old is she?
I think she was in her 20s, if I believe.
So what did this like little location again? Like it's like an actual dormitory. They all go to school together.
They go to school together. I think they can. It's got different names. It's not just dormitory, but it's like a house that has multiple residents living in it.
Oh. Hmm.
So it's not a very big house or anything like that.
And they never question the fact that there's a boy now living with them.
Now they know that it is.
Like they know that, but they never had a group meeting. Like, okay, so what? How is he supposed to be allowed to be here?
No, because it's like he looks so much like a girl. They don't really care.
Oh fuck!
They're fine with it.
It's no like actual logical like step is what like.
Yeah, because they're all around the same age as him.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're part of the student council, I think. Yeah, student council. I was trying to remember what positions they had. But yeah. So she gets fucked up. It just starts basically groping all of them, just shoving their faces into their boobs and shit.
So she's in her 20s. What does she? Was she also a school student? Like a college girl or what?
No, she ran the house.
Ah, okay.
Like she was the owner of the proprietor of the house.
She's the actual landlord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 6 is called JK, High School Girl.
JK.
Swimsuits and summer break.
Hmm.
So Aki enters his room and is met by a woman who is changing clothes. She turns out to be Ayaka's sister, Nana, who teases Aki by proposing to undress for him, calling him feminine, and trying to check if he really has a penis.
What the fuck is going on in this fucking whole house?
I told you it's.
Can we just establish that yes, I am a guy?
Nana stays over the summer, and they become closer after sharing a bed and playing video games together.
Aw.
At the public swimming pool, Nana's friends Maiko and May spend the day flirting with Aki while calling him feminine. He just constantly gets roasted. Fucking day.
Sounds like it. Just fucking tearing his self-esteem.
Then Nana challenges Ayaka to a swimming competition where the winner gets to do anything that they want with Aki.
Wait, what has he been put in for?
Because he's like, ah! As they are equally fast, the pool closes before a winner is determined.
Jesus.
Because you got one that's got like flotation devices, where she never really has to swim underwater.
And the other one's just like fast as hell.
Yeah, pretty much. Episode 7 is called Ghost, Homework, and Massage. Aki and Yuzu watch a television show about ghosts. And Aki teases Yuzu about being scared until Nana scares him by sneaking up on them later. It's like, haha, you're scared of ghosts. And then she scares the shit out of him. Later, Nana organizes a test of stamina between herself and Yuzu, where the loser has to store Nana's gym equipment in their room.
What's supposed to be like shit or something? Like just a stale sweat.
Gym equipment.
Yeah, just it must be fucking rough.
So Aki, Samir, and Yuri are the judges, but Samir keeps declaring Yuzu the winner due to finding her attractive. Samir is basically obsessed with Yuzu because she says that she's cute, like she's into like cute cuddly things, and she's obsessed with this girl because she's cute, like she's little and like she almost thinks of her as a stuffed animal type thing. She gets nosebleeds from just looking at her.
So like a pedophile.
But they're both kids. So.
Okay.
One I think is towards the high school end, but still not like into like not senior, but like freshman, because they're in middle school. So don't ask questions.
I got to. If I got to call the cops or not.
Eventually, Ayaka lets them keep the equipment in the storage room. When Ayaka and Aki do garden work, Aki is embarrassed after seeing Ayaka's shirt get wet and transparent. She's got those big boobs.
Jesus.
He wants to help more, and Yuri suggests giving a massage. He eventually does, after practicing on Samir. Nana's friends visit to get help with their summer homework. During the break, the girls play the king game and end up kissing each other.
A lot of fan service in this.
A lot of fan service. I told you before we started. A lot of fan service. Episode 8 is called Ear Cleaning, Lost Child, and Fireworks. Ayaka cleans Nana's and the residents' ears.
Can't do it themselves?
Aki falls asleep while Ayaka cleans his, and the girls tease him about it until it is revealed that they fell asleep too.
Wait, how did they not know? What? How long did it take to clean someone's ears if they fucking fall asleep?
Where they're just spinning a little thing, cleaning the outside of your ear. with your head laying down on their lap.
Oh, don't know about that, but okay.
Cultural thing.
I guess so.
Later, Nana puts on a yukata because of the fireworks festival later that night and helps Ayaka find one in her size because it's hard to find one when she's got some big ass boobs. At the festival, Ayaka, Nana, and Maiko, Mei, and Aki walk together, playing festival games. After the others tease him, Aki leaves the group and gets lost. Ayaka finds him, and the group watches the fireworks together. Nana returns home as school will begin for her again, but continues to visit during the weekends. So this is after the summer break.
Okay.
Episode 9. Sweet Potato, Nursing, and Poster Girl.
Sweet potatoes. I don't like sweet potatoes.
They taste too close to yams, don't they?
I don't like yams either.
Exactly. So Aki and Ayaka help Nishiki with her liquor store's Oktoberfest celebration.
Oktoberfest.
Nishiki only has women's uniforms, so Aki has to wear a dress.
Why?
Working as a waitress.
I don't understand this continual running gag of him being dressed up as a woman.
Yes. She offers to make him the store's poster girl because of how pretty he is.
Oh, God.
Later, Nana visits and ends up making Ayaka insecure over her body by talking about weight gain. And he's like, put on some weight there.
Are you fat pieces?
It's just her boobs. But she thinks she's gaining weight, obviously. Ayaka exercises the entire night and catches a cold. Out there running and shit.
Jesus.
Because she thinks she's getting fat. So it's like...
Remind me of the movie Mallrats.
Yeah.
Where this girl was going to be on a talk show, and someone made a comment that it adds like 15 pounds when you go on TV. So she ended up doing laps in the pool all night until she had a brain aneurysm and died. And I'm like, God dang.
Same type of thing. Aki takes care of her while she rests and has to embarrassingly wipe sweat from her naked body. After she gets better, she promises to return the favor if he gets sick. And of course, that makes him flush and almost pass out.
He gets a fever.
It's like, I'm sick now. Episode 10 is called Costume, Penguins, and Pretend Sister. So Nishiki visits Ayaka and gives her 2 tickets to the aquarium. Later, Aki meets Nana, Maiko, and Mei in town, and they go to a karaoke bar together. Maiko and Mei bring him into a photo booth and take a picture of themselves kissing him on each side.
Oh.
At Sunohara, Nishiki and Ayaka, having spent the afternoon drinking, drunkenly cuddle and kiss. Again, a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
When the student council comes by, or when they come home, they make them join. Another day, Ayaka and Aki go to the aquarium and watch penguins together. Later, the student council takes turns role-playing as each other's and Aki's older sister, while Aki tries to avoid mentioning that he has his own sister.
He's got a sister?
And she used to dress him up too.
Watch him be butch as hell. Like, they all think it's a boy.
It's like, that's a dude. Yeah, she used to dress him up too, though, so.
It seems like everyone dresses him up.
And he's like, and he's so little he can't say. Because they're all bigger than he is. Episode 11 is called Invasion, Sickly Sweet, and Hospitality. So Aki's older sister, Matsuri, arrives at Sunohara, making him wear women's clothing while calling him she and sister.
That bitch.
Yeah. She intends to make him live with her against his wishes because he had moved to the Sunohara house basically to move away from everything like that, people making fun of him for being a girl. And
it's one thing, but when you dress him up as a woman, I mean,
yeah,
against his will.
And then that happens again. So.
Jesus.
But Ayaka intervenes, and Matsuri agrees to let Aki stay if Ayaka shows that she can take good care of him. Ayaka impresses Matsuri with her cooking and care, and by bathing with her. And Matsuri silently accepts Ayaka's abilities. Later, Matsuri separates from Aki. She separates Aki from Ayaka to take Aki home. It's like a tongue twister.
Yeah, I was like, what the?
So basically, his sister takes him away from the caretaker to try to take him back home again after all this.
Where's his parents?
I think they're dead.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's ever specifically stated what his parents...
Right.
She gets lost and twists her ankle. So Aki carries her back to Sunohara.
With his fucking 4'8" frame?
Yes.
92 pounds?
Accepting that Aki will stay, Matsuri transfers to a nearby school and continues making him cross-dress.
Jesus.
I don't know what it is with the cross-dressing.
Yeah, I don't know what this writer's obsession is.
And last episode of this is Heated Table, Year's End, and Santa Claus. So, Yuzu learns that Aki still believes in Santa Claus. Because he's like, I still believe in Santa Claus, Santa, and is not one to let him down. During Christmas celebrations, Nana wants Aki to wear a feminine Santa outfit,
Jeez, here we go again.
and Nishiki wants him to be a shrine maiden for her store for New Year's. So 2 different outfits that he can choose from. To ensure that Aki does not stay awake and realizes Santa is not visiting, Yuzu stays in his room for the night. In the evening, Matsuri visits to give Aki a Christmas present with Ayaka's help, half asleep. Aki mistakes Ayaka for Santa. While cleaning the house later, the student council searches Aki's room for pornographic magazines. They find a men's fitness magazine and assume, despite his protests, that he is attracted to men. Because he's got a men's fitness because he wants to get bigger.
Yeah.
And I think he's into men.
So why are they looking going through his room?
Because they were looking for porno, man.
But why? I don't understand that part.
Because I think one of them mistook what he had as a porno.
Oh.
So, the residents spend New Year's Eve together and visit a shrine the next day, where Aki wishes to be manlier and get closer to Yaka.
Once he gets that growth spurt, maybe he'll be all right.
They still think he's gay. So now they cross-dress him and think he's gay.
Oh, geez.
He's like, damn.
Throwing him to the ringer, huh?
Little man, catch your break.
No kidding.
But yeah, it was 12 episodes of Miss Caretaker of Sunohara.
Miss Caretaker of Sunohara.
Yep. Like I said, if you're into comedy, slice of life,
Big
with
titties.
big titties, if you're into big titties.
Cross-dressing.
Cross-dressing, yes. Fan service of all kinds.
Gagging.
Start going down a list of all the fetishes. If you're into foot fetishes, you know.
Food play. Just start randomly.
Like I said, if you're into any of those styles of anime, mostly slice of life comedy, you'll probably like it.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but that is all I've got for this week on the breakdown.